Yeah, well, you're gonna like the way that looks on when I do some comparison.
Okay. Is that better?
You might be able to actually come. You may be slight there. Oh, I like that right there.
It's more comfortable.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That looks really good. You're gonna be able to swing down and under you now. You couldn't do that before. You had to swing. I like that.
Kidding. Is that better even?
Yeah, let's hit a few balls. Yeah. Ooh, that's sweet.
I felt like I went after that with my legs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're awake now. Yet you almost had to put them asleep.
That look good?
That was very good.
The trajectory looked better, huh?
I like that a lot. Penetrating.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. That looks real good.
This feels like I can use my right hip a lot better now.
See, now you can come under because you've got enough tilt. Here you can't go under. You'd almost have to go. You almost have to go left. You can't go under and out. Now you can. What you had to figure out is how you get into it every time without me confirming it. You got to do it on your own. You got to feel that. There you go. That left will kick. That might be a better tempo to swing in right now.
It's definitely changed my bottom a little bit. I feel like I'm circle. Okay.
Because if you measure yourself to the ball with soft elbows, but you then hit with extended elbows, you're going to bottom out early. You're going to have a big circle hitting the ball when you measure with a small circle.
How's this look?
That looks good. Yeah. Much better. That's a beauty. Don't hit that helicopter. That's better. Yeah, you kept your elbow down that time. That's the one. We're getting there now. And those vectors are on top of each other. Let's take a look at your old posture versus some of the PGA players. I've drawn a red line off the small of your back, and it's at 63 degrees on this particular green. Tiger hitting an iron, his tilt is 48 degrees. So that's a 15-degree difference in spine angle. Also, his legs are a little straighter here, and your knees are going in quite a bit. So there's again, that's about a 15-degree difference there as I just roughly draw that. And let's look at another player now. Here's Grant, and Grant also has looks like about 50 degrees. So that's 13-degree difference there. So he's tilted more in that smaller part of the back. Also, his shoulders don't start rounding as low as your rounding of your upper part of your shoulder begins right here. His begins much later, up closer to his neck. Let's look at another player. Here's Luke Donald. Again, he has about 10-degree more tilt than you do, and his rounding of the shoulders doesn't begin till a little bit higher up in his back. He also is a little straighter here than you are from the center of the ankle to the knees. Okay, Justin, have you on the left. I don't know who that guy is on the right. It's a completely different golfer. Draw a line right off of your small of your back. It says 65 degrees. Off the small of your back. It says 54 degrees. That's close. But that's an 11-degree difference in the tilt of your lower back. And that just that amount of additional tilt just changes everything. You can see the space that you have here from the butt end of the handle and your legs. You've got a lot more working room there. It's just so tight right there. You don't have any room in there to move and get out of the way. You almost have to swing your arms around your right hip as it comes into the ball. Now you can move your right hip without the hands having to change their path, because they're on the swing on the left, you would have your hands and hips fighting for the same space to get back. So there's a lot of positive right there. This angle here is not, you've got it now much less, by about 5 degrees, so that's better. If I drew a line from your chin down to the ground, 90 degrees here, much better. You're out over the ball a little bit better. But I really like the fact that you've got your knees back, your legs back. You've given yourself more working room between your hands and your legs. That's really one of the things that is real positive here. And you're just in a much more athletic, dynamic position. So that just gives us a whole new starting point to reintroduce what we've already worked on in terms of staying on the left side and those other things. And so we'll refit those pieces to this new fundamental, and that's just going to be really good. Here's you and Grant. Again, postures look very similar. There's nothing that just jumps out at your eye as being odd, whereas your other setup just had an odd look to it, and that's just completely gone now. Here's your driver setup. Again, you've got about 12 degrees more tilt in your spine for the driver than you did before. So again, that looks very solid, very solid.